I feel like it is a bit of a timer. You have to for early game card.
I think I like the Weaver a lot though because the disables on TNC are all pretty bursty. He's a anti-burst carry essentially.
Jungle to pressure the Archivist.
Gotcha.
So Beastmaster is. And for TNC, it's like how easy the Archivist time is. 10 minutes.
Well, let's see. So if we need Beastmaster to have a good lane, looks like he's gonna be laning against Alk AA. I'd say that sounds pretty easy, right? Because Alk's not gonna get any damaging skill stuff early. He's just gonna be farming. The other guy's AA, who's gonna harass you a little bit, but probably not. It probably won't be that big of a deal. So KP will be okay here.
Yep, I think it's gonna be like a 5-5 lane.
30 seconds
What does
to
that
battle.
mean? 5-5.
Like flies are happy.
Step lively.
At 5 minutes, Beastmaster can pressure this tower heavily because should be. It's all about the room control. Mid matchup covers this them.
Like bottle, get runes, stay in the lane longer.
Yeah, whoever gets rooms can help each other like either protect or
And
take
we're
down the
clear
tower.
for running.
Or save the Archivist tower, especially. Wow.
Because then you can invade his jungle.
Yes.
And Bounty Runes was 3 for Dire actually. The negative of playing it.
Yeah.
Side there. Welcome to my observing, by the way. I hope you guys are excited to miss some kills. It's gonna happen. Just letting you know ahead of time. But if it does, I will blame Febby because he should be, as a professional player, he should have his eyes on the minimap. I will blame you. Don't think I won't. Potato Star not goes. Got a clarity in the backpack.
One of the other reasons why this Weaver 3, Abaddon's not gonna use third spread tool. It's against CM and
He'll basically never be able to get a four hit of curse on, which is not going to happen. Both not only Nova but also G to get secure last hits is actually so good. It's almost impossible for a Batten to get those ranged. Ember off to a good start. 8 last hits here. Per usual, playing very well in the mid lane.
very
that's
low.
great. Slight dodge the Tidebringer. There we go. Skill names. Sorry guys, we're a little sloppy. We've had a really hard day so far. Been sitting around, eating food, watching TI games. You know how it is.
Getting fat.
Exactly. Axe is level 2. Pressure a lot better with it.
Maybe it's because of the CM aura. You're like
I mean, Inner Beast level 1's really not good. It's 10 attacks. It's like, it's okay, I guess it's free or whatever, but
yeah, the reason why you get it was the axe. It costs too much money. Both mid laners know that
and there it is. First blood caught it. There's
caught the body. Yeah.
Exactly. I told you, man.
Body.
Why weren't you paying attention? I know you're busy talking.
I was talking about
oh,
it.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you talk in your Dota games too, but somehow you don't miss. Lots of pulling going on here. Yo, how hard is it to connect pulls these days? It's tough, right?
It's tough because of the position 4, right? Position 4 is the 5s. That's tower really far away from the field.
Think about that, like they're gonna like mess up your pull through or like.
And like position 4 versus position 5, they're usually more stronger.
Like in terms of like health and regen and all that stuff. Caught another one. There he is.
2 out of 2, baby.
Yeah. He caught everything. Level 2 on him. Yeah, that's the issue.
So anyways, like that. CM boost. He doesn't want to man fight the Brim back up. That's
and if he Nova's a Batten, he just aphotic shields the slow.
Yeah.
And he just slaps him 4 times and it's just over. You get what, 60 attack speed. He's slowed by an extra 40%. Oh, and there even doing... God, that's actually so scary. Look how fast he is with Inkswell. Good luck, man. Well, on the bright side, Raging Potato has to walk back to lane, which can't die for a while.
That is true. So you gotta always on the right side.
And, the other bright side is that Ember's last hitting quite well. 24 last hit. That see who gets the rune. It's all 50-50 here, and he gets it. Congratulations.
Beastmaster, the bottom lane for Mineski is doing very good, I think. The TM or X level 1, level 2.
And Ninja Boogie getting a bunch of stuff.
Or this. Yeah, he's about so far.
That's all Alex do. The worst part is he's to be very farmed.
Ninja Boogie did a very good job at blocking those
Radiant structures are fortified.
skirmish fight with
And Diddy warded it. He put a sentry down, he put a new sentry down, now they've counter-warded it again.
Now Ninja Boogie can body block it. 5-minute bounty rune Dark Gloves.
Where is it? Oh no.
And Cuckoo died.
Oh, I was there. Yep, I got there. That was Nico Baby getting me.
Nico Baby cool hair. Just watch it off.
Potato just...
This'll come
Oh, he gets wrong. So that is going to be 3 bounty runes once again going. Very good against Elf.
Oh, mid.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
How did that fight develop since we caught most of it?
I feel like Armor was a bit cocky there. Felt like he was losing. And then kind of like chance.
Oh, once again.
I mean, I feel like it's Raging Potatoes by like nothing. He's dying too weak.
But can't you just say it's because he's against the Abaddon? No excuses.
Yeah, it is. It is a hard lane for...
If you were in this game playing Crystal Maiden, how many times would you beat this
Wait,
right
that's
now?
Raging Potato.
Yeah.
He's 0 and 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
The lane is so hard to... Alright, I've actually missed so many kills. I'm just having too much fun talking to you. That's the problem, dude. I'm not bored enough. Oh, is he gonna get a double here? He does get the double.
wow, Armor.
He's probably gonna die this time, though. Oh, another kill. Missed that. It's been good. It's been good. We missed the... I caught that SD dying, though. So, yeah. Welcome. I think you've missed all these kills, except for that one in the middle. Armel about to die to
And these games, it's like C versus C, they're bloody. You know?
They're like, let's try for a kill every time they have the option.
Oh, they have Arcanist. Why aren't they just stacking and just like farming? You know?
Stuff to do, man. He knows that if he doesn't do crazy stuff mid, that the sports will gank. Happen. A Raging Potato. He's got boots, dude. He's fine. He's actually completely fine. 319 movement speed. That ain't bad.
My least favorite part about
Radiant's
CM.
bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Not her low health.
Looks like TNC is tower.
It's pretty gone.
Radiant's
Pull the creep
bottom
wave.
tower
Got a base
is
C on
under
the
attack.
Beastmaster. Oh, caught another kill. There it is. Nico Baby going down. That one actually should not have happened. Probably. We had the boat
Radiant's
and
bottom tower has
part,
fallen.
and they actually didn't have silence levels.
No, that's
Looks like
he's
he
not having what's up.
time lapse also.
Top tower.
Man, if only there was a way that we could have seen how that kill
Same
happened.
as you, Time.
I don't know how we could have known that, but
I think the main point to watch right now is how fast the mid tower will die.
Fortification.
Texas mid tier 1, Arcanist is
Caught in a storm.
able to farm so much.
Nico's trying to slow down the top tower. I think it's the silence off, maybe. Going on. Oh, there's an Ember.
Middle tower.
Trying to kill Grimstroke. I was like, why am I hearing Ember Spirit? Oh, he's actually juking pretty good. Tim's, can he get away? No, he's
My lines.
we had Nico Baby against the kill.
Is under attack.
In the meantime, KP's just pressuring bot tower. Tree murderer over here. That's why global warming is.
It looks like Mineski is having a good time, but there shouldn't be too happy. Weaver is too big.
Press the Y button for net worth. Yes, he's not doing great.
It's all about the mid tier 1. The mid tier 1's down, the Arcanist farm like heavily.
So it basically like limit these two camps in the
Yeah.
in the junk, because then is less safe, right? Already lost his safe lane, so
So when Mineski wants to shot bottom, and you want to chip it at least.
but it looks like they're being a little careful. They're waiting for Moon.
They need more
Get a
numbers.
new one.
Yeah.
Eva's still playing top lane. FaZe Boots with a Bracer. He's got 3 kills under his belt. Great time. Weaver going for a Maelstrom next. Magic damage, push.
Teams is insanely high level with top lane.
It actually feels really good on
Number
Grimstroke
6.
when you're a part of this many kills. It's like every skill point you get is just a flat damage increase, you know. And then especially this, like when they don't feel comfortable going to the lane, all of a sudden they're like, hey, do you want to just push out this lane? I get so happy on Grimstroke. Because I know I'm just going to turn it into items.
How TNC bounties.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
So right now they're grouping up mid. They do have 2 smokes on A. A is only level 4 though, but they've got cold feet, so they could do a combo here with the
Dire's bottom
Kunkka.
tower won't last long.
Teams does not have a lever in silence, so I wonder if they can trip.
I'm a fan.
I don't like it too, but I think it's okay against.
Yeah, that's true. But why even get it when you can just X them? They're gonna pull him back, maybe. No, they're not gonna go for it. Oh, this is cool disruption against the Baton as well, because the illusions give the curse, you know?
Mineski with another 3 bounty runes. Is that it? 3 bounty runes.
They got 4 then? No, that's illusion. Considering they smoked on TNC side, that's...
Good play by Moon.
What happened? Slight dodge?
I mean, like, he distracted them.
Yeah, that's true. KP still pushing bottom. Hasn't done that much damage to the tower just yet, but all these dead trees, it's a lot easier to approach.
Yeah, so far Mineski is looking really good.
So it looks like what they're doing with all Tim's levels, he's just maxed out stroke, which is going to make it easier to counter push these lanes that Beastmaster would be able to push, because on their team actually they have almost no AoE outside of like Highbringer. I mean, they can acid spray some stuff, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's a very good. What they just want to do is
Just like yours.
Yeah. So just push out lanes constantly. He's got arcane boots, he's got clarity. He'll be quite farmed. Alex got 3k in the bank too.
It's a tiny bit disappointing how like Mineski doesn't group up to take the mid tower though. I think they could have done it, but they decided to let the 10-minute wait on timing pass.
Is it worth it when you have strong laners like Weaver, very good solo laner, Beastmaster, very good solo laner? They can basically just keep these 2 heroes on opposite sides of the map. That opens up pretty much everything in the middle for Ember to take if you want. And then their
It
supports
is
can farm.
when they're not on a timer, but I feel like they have to kind of be aware that the Archimist is. They have to pressure the Archimist. I think that's how you pressure the Archimist down the mid. Because Archimist is, as you can see, is just happily farming. Stacking everything on the price.
The other thing I would counterpoint with is like, how do they even gank him very well? Like, I don't even feel like their heroes are very strong at gank.
Gank who, the Archimist?
Yeah, like, because you're saying, okay, pressure the Alchemist in the jungle, but like, you're gonna have to run at least 2 heroes on him.
You gank Archimist by getting the power
Radiant's
down.
bottom tower has rung its last bell.
You have to use the fact that you're playing 5v4. 10 to 15 minutes until he gets Radiance, he should farm, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's how you gank him. Put him in the uncomfortable zone. Why is there so many mid? What happened?
I don't know. But
A lot of farm from Nana.
you should have drum pretty soon. Clean up.
Haste on Ember
KB.
too. They want to look to fight. I think they're doing that move right now. Does Weaver have a TP? Yep, Weaver has TP ready.
It's actually really interesting that they put so much pressure on the tier 2 bottom instead. It was like that's what they didn't care about the mid tower, you know.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
essentially did what you were saying, but they just put it on the tier 2 bottom instead. Because as soon as that tower is dead, now KP's playing mid.
Big fight mid.
Through everything. Disrupt comes out. This is your team fight, man.
Huge
Remember?
aim blast. Well, I feel like it's not gonna be enough. The 2 heroes from TNC are gonna be low, but the Abaddon keeps them safe. Will it be enough? The bolt and the Abaddon shield combo. No, it's not. Cuckoo goes, armor goes down. Follow with no ulti up. Huge win for Mineski.
Wow, that's pretty good. Pretty good for your first
Play-by-play?
Yeah, it's not bad. We'll let you keep going.
They're gonna take this tower down.
Middle tower can't handle
Yeah,
these
that was huge.
payloads.
They basically threw everything on Ember Spirit,
That was a. That
and
was
then he got disrupted. And then it was like, okay. And then they kind of stacked their stunts pretty heavy. They threw the roar. I'm sorry, it was the other way around.
Just heal
This is
them.
what I meant. Like a
I'm
5v4 fight. Just run down mid. You know, force a 5v4 fight before Radiance. That was like so close to Archimist Radiance too.
Oh, really? I assumed he had it earlier than this.
No, he just finished it. So that's why he wasn't fighting at all. It was perfect for Mineski. They killed 2 cores too.
And they got the bot tier 2 tower as well. And in some ways, like killing that bot tier 2, it's kind of easier. The Beastmaster made it easy, right? He cut down all the trees, so they couldn't support DB, they couldn't surprise him. He kept his bird, his hawk on the shrine. So like it was really difficult for them to even contest DB. And then after killing that tower, now all of the camps became really difficult to farm down there. In some ways, like just killing the tier 2 so early was also really stabilizing for that.
Now, like, yep.
If he gets ganked down here, they can only TP to Shrine, basically.
Yeah.
Or the mid-tier 1, which was probably out of position. So it's like, this is actually a really big advantage, too.
They are ganking him, but I feel like they have no damage. That's just SD and Weaver.
I mean, they got 4 points in Shadow Poison. They could kill him, depending on when he presses his ult. Like, they could slow him quite a bit. I think they could definitely kill him. Especially if he pops ulti right.
Be ensnared in fire.
For next
They're fighting top.
That's a fact.
Oh, a bit. I was wondering why was KP there?
The bounty
Bountyers?
wanted the gold. He's like, is it better for me to die or for Elk?
Did he at least get it?
Yes, he did actually.
This'll come in handy.
Alright, so worth.
Definitely more.
That's when you shout worth and space.
Were you all chatting? You're like, it only took 4 of you to kill me, dumbasses.
If you say that word, guy.
Yes.
Some fights happening on Raging Potato in front of down. Oh, a good disruptive save from Ninja.
Is it gonna matter though? Oh no.
Moon's coming in. He has a lot of damage. Ping, 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 ping. Archimist wants to fight this. It's coming from the rear.
Oh, did he just dodge that with... Oh my god, he just ran and dodged Roar, I think. No, wait, no. The Roar was on his team on somebody else. This is why you should be doing play-by-play.
No life eternal.
Alright, so now that the team fight happened, what went down there? They basically hard committed for a Crystal Maiden. They delayed her death, and then they turned around and killed a safe lane Kunkka. No, those are mid. The mid hero. Just a huge win for Mineski.
No, that was weird. What TNC needs to do right now is they need to wait for Archimist. Hard committing on the first item BKB.
Ern is so good, dude.
He's getting Spirit Fissure.
That's a good way to make your core get some value here.
Personally, I don't like it when there's Abaddon and Archimist.
Feel the thing.
Oh, because chemical rage and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
But if it's just Elk, you still get it anyways. And you can't use it on everybody, you know? Like, even throwing it on a Kunkka in a fight is not that bad. He's got a high HP or whatever.
That's true, but I would have liked to see the BKB expert or take over the game. They have no BKB. Yep, they have no BKB.
Because those are on the top lane. Instantly cuts away the sentry. That was
can be
really
a very
well played.
good turnaround.
He doesn't have Torrent though.
SD doesn't have mana for save either. Oh, that was actually...
There you go. Ding, 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 mother effer. That was a TI voice line, dude.
Oh, so the F word is allowed.
Yes. I mean, you don't want to be tasteless about it. Just like throw it around.
Yes. Oh, look at mid. Gab is making plays here. KP's about to lead.
Good roar there. He got so much movement speed from that. Holy crap, dude. 40%.
Set it up, bro. Who's still chasing? Got his first thread off.
He got so slowed by the board. Not the haste. Okay, good.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, at least it's not on Ember. Gabby wants to go big because 10 seconds. Kind of right-clicking mid tower and then kind of pull out.
Step lively.
When you got a roar out of it, that's a nice advisor team of it. For Beastmaster can for sure get a kill. What do you think about Armel's item build this game? Just the fast Shadow Blade rush, like old school. Oh, he's in trouble. Sentry catching him. He's got Bopa.
Abaddon's coming in. Save too.
Searing heat.
Still being locked down.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Just a little bit disengaged here.
Dispersed. Mineski didn't want to hard commit because we were TP top. Base. They're probably more happier.
Oh, nice. He turned off Radiance before he disrupted too. That was sick play. Can't let those Shadow Demons become cores, you know. Thank you, Co-caster. I agree.
Next, hairpin. Cheat header.
So that Gunner was talking about earlier. He said that all the NA alchemists like going attack speed, damage, and they don't get Octarine. They get like Radiance, BKB. And
I heard that conversation. Like you guys were watching the LGD game.
Yep.
That's weird because like even the Chinese alchemists, they don't go that current chi buff.
They don't.
It has
go?
like it has an expiration date. They are aware of it. Or like the right click.
Yeah,
Let's see what
exactly.
they do.
Because then you get the base attack time at 25, and Gunner says your damage basically doubles.
Smoke on smoke action. 20-minute rune. Let's see.
That was really
Oh, double stun, double ice blast, double Philosoph, double. Woo!
double. That was really good.
Just double cheeseburger.
Double cheese.
Well, it's not. It's just gonna be a 2-2 bound rune. Nana has bottom bound rune.
Been trying to figure out this formula for
That is, man. 2 heroes and like Inkswell, it makes me excited.
Admiral is on board.
The mid tier one's gonna go down probably.
Middle tower is
Power
drowning.
Blink, man. His right click damage is so good. He's gonna be buffed, covered by Abaddon. He's got a Vlad's. There's gonna be Solar Crest next. There's gonna be an out carry here.
Tower is under attack.
Is that the timing that you're talking about where things get a little scary?
Yeah, you have to play like super precise and
Oh, that's a really cool thing though. Demonic Purge against Abaddon Shield. Can you dispel it? You can.
Yeah.
That's really awesome, actually. I never thought about that interaction.
it's really good against Storm too. If you put it on
Middle
Storm, like,
tower
you can never
just
overload.
got
Oh,
knocked
Overload's
down.
dispellable. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
really cool. So
Very
you
cool.
would think that Storm is good against
Dyer's middle tower
another
is
stun
drowning.
charged up by Gabby. Not gonna find.
That was SD, even better
hard.
once again. On
Arcanist.
okay, so increases his regen by 50%. The big things. Gunnar was also mentioning, but I don't think he talked about it in reference to Alchemist. But he said basically like Heart Octarine, you can get insane amounts of regen.
I would like to see AC though.
So AC would give him more kill potential, but Heart also makes him kind of invulnerable. And you said that Mineski has damage bombs. And like, imagine them trying to kill him. Like, yeah, of course, you can use Soul Catcher, and it's still going to be kind of good against Heart. But like, how's Weaver going to kill an Alchemist with a Heart and his ultimate active? They just can't do it. Because he's going to have Dispel. He's got BKB already. They're going to have extra Dispel against the Soul Catcher and Spirit Vessel. Like, they're just not going to be able to kill the guy.
Yeah, there's gonna be.
And Ember's not very good at killing really tanky units. He's just better at like AoE stuff. So if they don't get like accelerators in some way, like Beastmaster will grab a Solar Crest next, but like by the time he gets it, Aoka's gonna have his Heart and his AC.
I wanted them to get ace. I wanted him to get ace objectives, but I think I forgot about the Abaddon. Because the Abaddon's first, but I think they can.
Yes, but still be tanky enough. Not have to worry about hitting buildings. It'll be
Big items coming up with TNC, armor, BKB. And Gabby Heart. The Arcanist Heart, BKB.
trying to get the kill here.
Charge.
They got him.
It connects.
They really like
You've
that.
been mixing with a wrong crowd.
50 seconds without their carry position.
It's that period of the game where Weaver feels
Wait,
rough.
Mineski is still, they're thinking about fighting. Going. Smoke broke.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
I think they're thinking about hitting.
Way to tell your team to come. 3,000 health on Alp here. Solid.
This Roche TNC, what TNC wants to do is they want to kill.
Oh, really?
X marks the
Gonna get a little disabled. This is getting a little hairy, actually. Looks like Moon's gonna go in. There's the Demonic Purge dropping down Soul Catcher as well. Gabby waiting to BKB uses that now, and he will get that. He just does get it. He grabs the Roche kill, but just gold, and that's still 2 dead heroes for Mineski. But maybe they can get some cleanups here. They got the dust on Kunkka chasing now. There's the Searing Chains. He's gonna die for sure, I assume. No, Kunkka keeps him alive. Running for the hills, and he dispelled the dust. That means he gets out scot-free.
It's a bad
Moon's in trouble now. Gets up in 4 hit now. Sounds. That's a dead hero. Looked okay for Mineski, and they get the Roche gold, but everybody on their team just kind of died for it.
I thought it was a Roche to pull them in and fight them. TNC just hit the Roche, and it looked kind of bad, but luckily Armor snatched it. Gabby snatched the Jaeger.
I mean, they didn't even get killed, right? Yeah, they still got Aegis too. And he's actually going Moonshard next.
Dire's
Oh,
middle
I think
tower
most
is
of us too.
under pressure.
If Ember got the Aegis, I feel like it could have gone the other way around because
'Cause-
of how clumped they were. That was a bit scary.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tried his best. He got the Roche kill, but not the Aegis. They're probably going to lose the fight anyways, these heroes, before
Dire's
they
middle
got the
tower
good chase
has
off.
fallen.
They're in a rough position. I mean, they've still got Spirit Vessel. Beastmaster is still pretty farmed, but I don't really see Weaver accelerating that quickly.
Yeah, they have no damage for the Arcanist. Weaver is not enough.
So Grimstroke could be in trouble here with us. This should be a dead.
But he's gonna get the bounty though. It's worth my space.
372 gold? I don't know.
Or the just because they have Arcanist. I'll give
Dire's
that's a level
bottom
16
tower
hero.
is about to flounder.
Yeah, I guess without.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Al's attack speed is about to be.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Chart.
Yeah, somebody else did this solar or did the moon.
It's kind of popular in pubs.
I mean, it's not that expensive, right? It's 4,000 gold.
What they,
Item-wise, it's cheap.
Yeah, what-
40 attacks.
what they get is Radiance, Blink, and then
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. Because it's like
Really?
you'll jump in with your really low BAT, and then attack speed is really valuable. So it's probably like insane.
charge top.
Oh, please, I'm there. Think I'm not seeing this?
Enemy telling you to
I catch everything. Right? All kills will be caught by my eye. Ag's next for Ember Spirit is what he's aiming for. Potato gonna go for a 4-staff next. Save some mallet. Nico just continues to farm the area of the map. That's a little dangerous. It's kind of one of the nice things about Mineski's draft is both of their cores are a little bit tough to pick.
That is true. They are very evasive, but I feel like they're just don't actually kill.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
And those left towers
It looks like TNC is gonna pull high ground.
Dire's
stealing
top
last hits
tower
from his
is
alchemist.
under attack. Dire's
That's actually a
top
huge pet
tower
peeve of mine.
is
You're like about to
gone.
clear a wave as a core,
Yeah.
and then like your support's like, eh.
KP is a very good team.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Armor.
Once again, pulling control bleed. Soul Catcher being used as disruption as well. It's not really going to do much though.
Yeah, the Photic Shield is.
They got to kill the illusion, so they're just going to pull the creep wave.
Yeah.
It does kill it. That does buy a couple seconds though. That was a really nice nice move by Ninja Boogie. Delay sync. Still going to play the jungle, but I mean they're still getting so much farm.
Oh, I thought they power. Try something on.
Oh, the 2-3.
Yeah, like we have Aegis.
Little scary, I guess. Maybe they're afraid to commit pieces
They've
down.
been winning fights for the past 5 minutes now.
Pick up the Cleave Town on Alkir. Is the purpose just to farm faster or something?
The other talent used to good because from the first second you get that plus. Now it doesn't. A lot of people
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
to transition into Alchemist.
Oh yeah, and I think something else Gunnar said was that it allows you to you can sell Radiance late game if you want a better item.
Oh
'Cause
yes.
the Radiance is great and all, but if you're going right click, like there's just better
Yeah,
items.
you want to scare better with the 40%.
So you could still push creep waves and farm fast without needing to keep that item.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's Abyssal is what he's going to pick up. So it did give up on the Moonshot.
Mineski has been doing very good split. This axe. You can kind of like see the axe when Ember's 25. Before that, like you kind of don't see the power, the true power.
Go use BKB here to avoid his own death.
I liked how he did.
Why?
Just stalling TNC time, but he has more time.
And he also got to like confirm that there were more there, you know. He spots Alka as a result.
Bottom tower.
I mean, he knows there's no way to kill him, right?
Yeah.
They'd have to like ice blast and right click like
Dire's
crazy.
bottom tower has fallen.
But now he can't necessarily fight, but it kind of looks like Mineski wants to. They've got smoke on Shadow Demon, look through the drill and probably smoke up. Yep.
You have to fight with good vision and like good terrain though.
Vision-wise, it's not terrible. The Hawk's in a pretty good place. They've got bounties in about 30 seconds. They're gearing up for here. See if they can engage. They've got the BKB disadvantage. They're definitely going to be looking for Nico Baby if possible.
Raging Potatoes eating wards.
Good. Wards down and into the Weaver. They also showed a Shadow Poison at the
A
same time.
radiant using
both teams lose.
echolocation.
Probably knows what they are too.
So basically they just moved through the jungle. They put wards down. They were looking for some easy kills.
Yes.
But because they didn't find it, they said, okay, we'll just take the other half. Right?
Yeah. Right now, TNC is the one that wants to fight.
Radiant's middle tower stands.
Or get ganks. Because ganks are
Yes.
obviously always good if you're behind.
Yep.
Oh, you went the Blink
Bottom
Shadow.
tower is
I like Blink.
under.
Helps you react faster. Ember Spirit was...
Just to clear out the previous, but in this move, so now he might go high ground.
Dire's
He's
bottom tower
not.
couldn't withstand the tide.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Well, once again, going back to Ben. Slap a hero. AC is his.
Mineski's running at them. This is a very good fight for Mineski.
They split him up.
Armor is stuck at top. Best fight.
Running. He'll be there in a while.
10-second BKB. He's stunned in turn 2.
Maybe he's got so much health here.
Can TNC get to their shrines?
Can. And now they know Armal's about in the area. They're still kind of looking though. I mean, who wants to catch somebody? He's got the option. He's got Dust ready. Doesn't have
I'll thread the needle through your eyes.
It was very good awareness by Mineski. They saw Armor top. They just ran straight to the ward that they placed when they were smoked. They just took a fight there.
the benefit of split pushing makes you back. I mean, they reacted pretty fast, right? Like, they basically hid in the trees just in case Armal went. As soon as he slapped that creep wave, they
Raging Potatoes getting beat. 35.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
So back for normal posturing. Someone's gonna have to go top to push out. Looks like Weaver may got really good control of the enemy jungle now. He does have the Tri-Camp area controlled.
Both teams are just waiting for the next move.
2 minutes for that.
Radiant's bottom faces a stiff win.
The old support buckler.
Poppy started it, right?
He did, yeah.
It was Poppy or Kyle? Kyle did it a lot. But let's just say Poppy.
Puppy's the more noticeable one. You would do it on like any hero, just about.
And like,
Remember when you used to play Weaver? Basically any hero, you'd only get 1 point in your ultimate. You'd always get you.
oh,
You were like the
remember
stat.
that?
Hell yeah, I do. I always be like, what is this guy doing? It's like time lapse, 0 mana.
My reasoning was you can only cast your ultimate once. Leveling it.
That makes
my
some
reasoning.
sense.
Back then, like those stats, very so good.
They were okay, yeah.
I remember picked up a gem, by the way. It's getting Hex too. Just for the they have catch.
How does the gem help?
Oh, it doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, it'll him at least, like, knowing that as he moves in to catch a hero, that he'll spot sentries.
Yeah.
Which has happened so far in effect.
It hurts him catch Weaver.
Oh, they get a catch.
Oh, Weaver's not here.
Jebby gets not on. He's got BKB. He's not that worried to get walking back.
Oh, he might get a Visor stun.
God, he's actually healing so much, dude. He's getting 100 bonus health regen from Chemical Rage, and that's increased by 50% because he has a heart. He's taking damage there, and he's still regenerating 100 HP per second. Crazy.
Step lively now.
I would say like that was a win for TNC. Ember's BKB.
The rune
It's
of
like long
haste.
duration BKB.
And they
What?
didn't even use BKB themselves.
Yeah,
so
they didn't. They smoked until Ember's BKB was down.
Konka spots it. This is so good what he's doing. He's literally just using his body to break smokes there. Axes himself, runs Shadow
Radiant's
Blade.
middle tower is
Spots
under
enemies. They should be able to see the X on
Oh,
the
the
ground, right?
Arcanist is stunning.
Gets him.
He has an Abyssal
Ice
too.
Blast. Oh, the disrupt. It's going to be really close.
Yeah.
He needs to dodge a lot of damage.
I
Keep
think
throwing
it's alive.
remnants.
Yep.
Keep throwing remnants.
Oh,
He's fine. He's fine.
Arcanist! Oh no, he just...
Dyer's
That was a really good moment to have an X, I must say.
I could use one of those.
Look at what KP and Nico's do. Every time there's a fight, they're just like going for the side lanes.
We'll take that.
Makes sense.
That's the name of the game for me.
Prevent TNC from getting...
Retreat to my house.
And the Lotus Orb in case there weren't enough dispels. There goes the Roshan.
That smoke by Mineski was just get an area for the next move. Good play from Armor, they smoked it, so now they don't have any ward down, so it's pretty hard to defend.
Makes sense. So why did they rush in for the Roshan? Probably because they saw the enemy's bottoms TP out or something like that.
Yeah.
So they knew they were in base, therefore if they could
Exactly.
sprint right in. Okay.
Faster. Alright, look at this. KP. Is he gonna feed? Oh, he's
Gabby's I don't know. Is that one really KP's fault? How much? I don't know.
I think so. Like, you knew that they were stuck around.
I think it was he didn't expect their ward on though. I love this ward spot. This cliff one cut the trees
Okay,
down.
that's
Like,
true.
that's what spotted him going back. So I don't think he expected them to beeline straight for him. Cost him a buyback as a result, which is pretty rough.
Dire structures are fortified.
Fight. Oh my god, he attacks so fast with his moon shard. The solar crest.
And the solar crest.
Dancing on him.
Dire's middle tower is
Potato thinking about lane from the south here. The Spirit Vessel gets debuffed almost instantly. Shadow wants to go in, but it's looking hard. Weaver going for backline. They're looking for support. Ace playing so safe back here.
Look at they use position. Just for the ball fight thing. Gabby still has G. Is he gonna get it off?
Wait.
Looks like he's gonna get it off.
So confident, dude. Oh, he died?
He didn't get it off. He didn't click it.
What happened?
He didn't click the cheese. He's saving for the next game.
I mean, I thought he was fine, right? I was like, oh, he's saving his BKB. He's so confident.
Yeah,
and then he
he
popped
looked like
BKB at like 40%, and then he just died. It was like he just instantly dead.
It looked like a good turnaround fight for TNC too, because Mineski just used all his spurs on the Arcanist. Yeah, cheese on.
Rune of
It was gonna look
regeneration.
good, and then he just...
I don't know why he died so quick. He was stunned down to 40% by all means, but it's like all of a sudden. Got blown up.
These are like big item timings and talent timings. Nana's gonna cap the turret. He's gonna hit 25 with X. He's gonna... CM's gonna have BKB, so he's... That mistake could be quite costly for...
Back so
Yeah.
soon.
I mean, they got the top racks at least, but I mean, at this point in the game.
Yeah, the Rax is not...
Under attack.
For the like team fight.
Tower.
Oh, he's going in.
Not to put him off.
Messed up his Siren Chains there. Torrent, nope. Mid. Queuing up Hex next on Coco. Should make Elk's life a little bit easier.
Huh?
And he didn't have to buy back at least. I mean, it was kind of crazy to watch that top fight. It was smart of A to hide all the way in the trees up top.
Yeah, very
but then it's just like A's by himself, or Elk is just by himself. Like, that's one downside to their lineup. They can't.
He wasn't Abaddon though. I just think it was his fault. He didn't.
Should have BKB'd earlier.
No, he didn't click cheese.
Yeah, but it was like he popped BKB. He probably was gonna click cheese, but then he died like instantly. That's what happened, I think. It's like the time between him popping BKB and dying was really short. Like it was like faster than I expected. Maybe it was the same for him.
All right, maybe.
That was kind of my interpretation.
I think too harsh. Like there's no why
Yeah, shit caster, don't you know?
Yeah.
It's you know, but it's very different playing than watching top down. You know, it's
Yeah,
like when you're in the moment,
It's very hard.
you think you pressed your hotkeys, you didn't. But it feels like you did, and vision and information comes so much faster. You're thinking about pressing hotkeys, so your brain isn't working 100%. When you're sitting back in your chair, eating your chips, all you gotta think about is putting chip to mouth. And,
It's very easy to practice.
yeah, exactly.
With Armor and Tim's Hex pickup, I think it's gonna be a battle of like who initiates on who.
Has fallen.
Like all these BKB. You either have to start first and chain hex them, or they have to like wait out their BKBs.
But one good thing for Mineski, though, is even if they do get hacks, they've still got Force Staff and the Disrupt, yeah.
Yes, but it's only one save, and I feel like these heroes are so over.
Until SD hits 25
Oh, that is true, that is true. Yes,
in 30 minutes.
Yes, he is a position 5 SD. So
He's got experience,
very
though.
fast.
That's true. And you got the move speed talent, too. Have you ever tried the +1 Geminate attack on Weaver?
Gets it. I've never seen it.
It's really good, actually. It does so much damage. It does so much more damage.
So would you get it over the movement speed?
Sometimes. Not often, but sometimes.
Okay. I've never.
You pop up from Invis, and you just attack somebody four times. It's crazy.
Yeah.
4 times, dude. If you get like a Daedalus or something, you just blow up support sometimes.
Oh, look at this. Smoke action, armor. Ninja Boogie, great position. Wow.
What
You see
happened?
this Ninja Boogie position?
I didn't. Oh, on the tree, yeah. Broke smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sentry's down. They go in though. Weaver's in trouble. 4 step back though. He's going to be able to get time lapse. He does. BKB as well. Fight's normal now. Very good for Mineski.
But the SD's got caught. He had vision on SD.
Works for himself. He's fine. Armel being slowed now by the Scotty.
Gabby's watching. Gabby's watching.
Hold the shrine as well. It's really good. BKB's running out. Now can they stun? No. Very close though. They catch Alchemist now. He's got cheese. We'll see if he uses it. Being chased. Inkswell on him though to protect him. And here comes the ultimate. Gabby in trouble. Cheese gets used. Now being slowed. Spear Vessel as well. The heal stops for Gabby and he's still alive somehow. Okay, he goes down. Abaddon to follow. He's also going to finish up. So Mineski winning a team fight.
Oh, wow. They got really unlucky. I saw that war fight, and the Archimist Blink got cancelled by the Maelstrom problem. Like he was charging it off. He was going to go for like the double stun because of the Grimstroke ulti. And then bam, he got Maelstrom props.
So he couldn't blink and get the double stun on the high ground.
It looked like a really good fight for TNC.
Even if he does, though, his team's still kind of the left. I feel like maybe it would have been hard to follow up. But
Weaver's ulti was down, and SD, as long as they kill the SD first, they can just roll over them.
That's true. And it was a pain in the butt to kill SD. They didn't even get him. Here comes the Hex. Lynx throws the Hex out, but doesn't latch. Hex follow-up. Yep, second Hex now on Weaver. It's on cooldown for 2 seconds, but he's fine. Forced at the low ground due to the CM, and now they can turn. Going on Armel now. He's got Shadow Blade. He's got BKB. He can just shit this here. Roar Black.
Archimist pop back. Mineski's time to back.
Did he turn? He did, actually. His TP took too long. His allies also teleported here. Raging Potato hiding in trees. Doesn't have ulti for 20 seconds. They find him. Oh, God. No, CM. No.
They're happy with this Mineski, though.
All right, that was a weird... Oh, he would force himself up the cliff, I think. Push back.
Now, Mineski game is pretty easy. So kill the cores with bot back. Archimist, Abaddon, any of them will do.
Not bad. Pretty good from a nice fight recap here. Just gold lost 900 for Alk. How's he ever gonna get 900 gold back? I don't know, man. He's got an Ags. So who's the first Ags? Oh, it's easily Abaddon.
Yeah?
Have you tried it before?
No.
It's insane, dude. Who they put it on?
It looks insane.
They didn't put it on Abaddon. They put it on AA. AA's one is very good too.
What? AA?
I mean, it's only 5 more seconds actually of Scepter fight. It's actually not as good. It used to be like 7 more seconds. So 5 more seconds.
Are scanning
Is that
for
it?
enemies.
I thought Greenstroke would be.
Why? So you can get an illusion?
Yeah.
There's not any good illusions.
Weaver hits really hard.
He doesn't?
He doesn't?
He's got a Mjolnir. Your illusion won't proc that. He's got an MKB. Your illusion won't proc. MKB literally only gives his illusions 10 attacks. That's it.
I don't know. I think it's really good against the stage. Make a copy of the carry and just put it. Gonna be Weaver versus Weaver, yes.
I agree that's good, but like over giving somebody else an axe, no.
All right.
Right? Like, you gotta compare it to everyone else's item subject. Abanon's is insane. If you turn it on, 1600 range. Every 525 damage they get misspelled. 1600 range. It's insane. I was playing a CM with Cap. He turned on his ulti, I got dueled, and I got healed like 5 times. I lived. It was like insane. It's actually so good.
Maybe it's because I've never seen it.
The only downside is
it does sound very good.
You do have to use your ulti. That's the only downside. So usually you're ulting when you don't necessarily want to. But like again, without having 4k HP, it can absolutely save him.
I wanted to see how good it was, but it's getting Shiva next target.
We'll play later, I'm sure.
I feel like the game is not going to go to that stage.
We can always pray as caster. Please, teams, do not end the game. SD, 6 second soul catcher cooldown.
Oh, this can be a very good fight for Mineski. He on Weaver.
They have vision on the cliff though? Yeah, they'll spot him.
TNC is just dodging.
They'll lose the smoke. The Quelling, yeah. The power of the Quelling blade, dude. What an OP item.
I bet a lot of the teams were sleeping on Mineski, but I've heard ever since they got Mushi as coach, they were telling me how fast they improved.
That's awesome.
Searing games.
Short catch here. They're gonna grab my.
The Ember, TNC has to zero kill.
Oh, they want the Alpha. Any fall effects?
Is this what they wanted? He has card.
He got ulti. He's pretty slow, actually. They could maybe kill him here. He's quite low. Oh no. If only Nico Baby got +1 gem nade attack at 25, they could have killed him.
Nala is pretty deep.
Yes. Oh, he jumps really short. He's just flying around all over the place. Yeah, I'll give that. That's dieback here. They've got to try to get kills on the tier 4. It's like the only way. Maybe Glyph for extra attacks right now could be okay. Cuckoo in trouble though. Uses Lotus Orb. That's going to buy him some dispel. But yeah, gems on the ground.
The heroes buyback.
Still worked out. The DD was huge. 166 extra damage on the Weaver.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting the damage, I bet.
Yeah, this ward was really what did it. They saw the Elk win in the back lane. They ran past the Kunkka and the other hero. So straight for him.
He
outplayed them by just putting the obvious one on. Now Arm will die in mid lane. He's got buyback actually. It's not completely over just yet.
Yes, it's not over, yes.
He threw the Ghost Fleet. He wanted to kill the neutral other creeps. But this bottom wave is pushing it too. They'll be fine. That should be at least a 2x, if not the game. Yeah, they're going to go for it. Getting tier 4s now. Moon realizing he has almost no damage, and they pick up the Deso on the Weaver. Oh, this is actually a little scary. They can chain hex him here. If disrupt happens, that'll buy him some survive here. And back to hit buildings. They've still got creeps in the base. They're just trying to slow things down. There's another hex. BKB now trying to chain combo the Weaver. See what they can do. The Ice Blast hits. He's got a time lapse still that'll heal through the damage. And now the damage on Kunkka. Oh, he goes down. That's dieback for him. 40 seconds now until Alp comes up. Good Crimson Guard being used on towers as buys him a little bit of time. Still have the Glyph here. CM ulti, BKB trying to keep them in the base. He bought a Meteor Hammer as well. They're trying to fight. They get the kill in the base. Only A remains.
That perfect calculation.
Pretty good game. Elk got to do his farming thing. Just kind of outmaneuvering in the mid lane game. Really good match. Good. Is that what you expected to happen? I mean, you're worried about the Alchemist.
I expected the Alchemist to win. I don't. The Mineski did play very good. They split pushed very well with